Welcome to Blonde Cards and Crafts. Let's make something together. Hello crafters and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to look at the Papercraft Society box number 48. This one is designed by Lou Collins from the Textures range. So let's have a little look inside the box, and isn't it a beautiful box? I love the way the edging has been done here too. So inside, Lou has a message for us. Autumn is my favorite colors, from Lou. So this is the wallet we get, and we also get some tissue paper, and inside that there are some products too. I'm going to have a look at that later. First of all, what I want to look at is the wallet and what's inside. There's also a gentle reminder here from Craft Stash that you don't forget to share your makes with them. If you use the hashtag Papercraft Society, then they can see your makes, and it's always nice to have your makes seen if you're on social media. So excuse the glare from my lights. It's a very, very dull, wet day here in Ireland. We have a storm coming up. I think it's called Bertha. So I've had to have all my lights on, so do please excuse the glare that we have. So we have some dies, we have 2 lots of stamps, we have some pattern paper and some cardstock, I think. So I'm going to have a quick look at what dies we get. So I'm going to use a piece of paper from my stash just so that you can see the dies. So we have a sprig, we have a lovely leaf, and you can see there's holes in the leaf die. So this is always good if you die cut out your card, we'll say in an orange color, then you can take a darker color, leave your cardstock in the die, and then using a stencil brush you can actually stencil some ink color onto your die cut, which is always a really handy thing to do. We have 2 more leaves here, and I'm not sure what leaves they are. This looks like a maple leaf. I would say this is an oak leaf, but I'm not sure, and I have no idea what leaf this is. We also have a die here, and it looks to be some pumpkins. Yes, it does. So let me move over the stamps onto my piece of cardstock. So we have a large maple leaf, we have an oak leaf, we have a mushroom, we have a pumpkin, we have a cluster of pumpkins, and then we have some lovely sentiments. We have to a special person on a special day, and happy birthday from all of us. Both these stamps are great to have in your stash because the special day can be anything. It can be an anniversary, a birthday, anything. So fabulous. So I love those. I do believe that the dies here may actually cut out our cluster of pumpkins, and it looks like they do. So that's always fabulous. Saves the fussy cutting if you're not a fussy cutter, but I don't mind fussy cutting at all. So next I'm going to have a look at the pattern paper that we get here. And I'm going to take it out of the cellophane wrap. So we get a couple of sheets of pattern paper. Don't forget, as a Papercraft Society subscriber, you do get to download these pattern papers and print them off at home, which is always really, really handy. I love the fact that I can print them onto an A4 sheet as an A4 page, or I can take my images and put 2 on an A4 sheet. So literally I'll get 2 of these on one A4 sheet, or I can have one A4 sheet with the enlarged version of this. So it's always good to know your printer and play around. Aren't they fabulous pattern papers? I love it. We've gotten 6. We have a lovely leaf. This looks like a wall background, or it could be, you know, the cardboard. We have some wood. I love the colors in this. So some great pattern paper there. I'm delighted with those. So now we have a second stamp set here, and I'm going to have a look at that next. So again, we have some leaves. We have this fabulous wreath, and it's a real autumnal looking wreath. We have another cluster of pumpkins down here, and then we have another sentiment. I smile when I think of you, whatever the season. That's lovely. So another fab stamp set, and then we have, I think this is some cardstock in here. So we have 6 sheets of cardstock, and we have this lovely, it's like a stormy blue sky color, and these are white core. So if you put them in your embossing folder and you sand off the top, you can see the white coming through. It's a fab effect. We have this lovely wine color, and then we have this lovely taupe color. So some great color cardstock for die cutting or using as layers on our cards. So that's everything that came in the wallet. Let's have a look now and see what came inside the tissue paper. So inside our tissue paper wrap, we have some items here as well as our little booklet. This is the beautiful Lou or Louise and her Papercraft Society box. So we have some nice twine, and I love this twine. We've got some, sounds like sequins. Let's have a look and see. They're buttons. Lovely little buttons, aren't they lovely? Absolutely lovely, so very cute. And then we have some watercolor paper in the shape of leaves in here. So let's have a look at these. So here we have 4 card bases. They're made out of watercolor. They're the shape of maple leaves, and they're to use I think as a card base. They're very unusual, but you could use these for anything. You could cut one off and you could use it as a stencil design to make your own pattern paper. But we have 4 of these, so lovely, and I'm sure Lou will have some fabulous techniques for us using this. Inside the booklets then there is lots of inspiration. Isn't that lovely, with the buttons, the cluster, and some of the die cut leaves. And then there's lots of inspiration inside, and a little chat with Lou as well. So that's everything that came inside the Papercraft Society box number 48. And don't forget to use the hashtag Papercraft Society if you share your makes online. And there's the Facebook group as well for the Papercraft Society group. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, take care and bye for now. Bye bye.